Oh my God.
Stop it, guys.
Punch again.
Stop! Why? Stop it!
So, allegedly, BJ, the prodigy Penn, for those of you who don't know who BJ Penn is, BJ Penn is pretty much a legend of MMA. He was a guy who, and within like 3 years, he became he won the Brazilian World Championships, I believe. I think that's the story. It's been so long since I've, but yeah, he was like the world's fastest dude to become a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He won the world championships with only like 3 years of training or something like that. So he was a prodigy. BJ Penn was that dude back in the day. He was knocking people out. He was submitting people. He was super tough. He had good hands. He was the man back in the day. Fast forward to today, BJ Penn is now 40 years old, and he's out here street fighting people now. He's out here fighting on the streets of Honolulu, Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? He's getting knocked out. I'm hearing rumors that he's getting knocked out. There's a video service he got knocked out. He's over there beating up on guys, grounding and pounding them and choking them out. He's just going crazy. And this is a sad, sad story because BJ Penn at one point in time was the guy. He was the guy who beat Matt Hughes. He was a 2-division champion. He's like one of the first guys who won 2 belts in 2 different weight classes. He was the guy. But now if you look at his record, it's like 16 and 14 now. He just racked up a ton of losses, moving up and down in weight classes, trying to find a weight class, and it's just looking real ugly for BJ Penn, man. And this is one of those situations to where when a fighter just sticks around way too long. BJ Penn should have left after his loss against Nick Diaz. After that Nick Diaz fight, that should have been it for BJ Penn. He had nothing left. He couldn't do anything in that fight at all whatsoever. Was it Nick Diaz? Or was it Nate? I think it was Nick. Yeah, Nick Diaz. So yeah, that was a lot of hype around that fight because both dudes could fight. They both come to fight. But BJ Penn was past his prime at that point. And he got beat up. BJ Penn just been getting beat up. Maybe it's a pride thing. Maybe BJ Penn needs some help. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like to see stuff like this on the internet with guys that I looked up to growing up. I see them today and then they out here street fighting and getting beat up and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a terrible situation. But yeah, man, got the article link in the description. You guys can read it for yourself. BJ Penn is out here still acting a fool, fighting and slugging it with regular civilians. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look, man. And I don't know. BJ Penn always been a guy who, it's not like he's hurting for money or anything. He always had money from what I understand from back in the day. His family got money. So he was just fighting just because that's something that he was good at. He's one of those guys. He wasn't fighting because he grew up rough and trying to fight to get out of poverty. No, he already had money. He was just fighting because that's just something he was good at. And yeah, look at him today, man. Getting knocked out on the street. I just don't even like to hear it. But yeah, man, tell me what you guys think, man. BJ Penn, the prodigy, is out here. He's wilding out, y'all. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.